Okay, so we're going to work here on the beginning, the opening of the Yang style 60 movement short form. This form starts with a move called preparation. That's a form that doesn't show up in some of the forms. I like the inclusion of this form. It's kind of simple. Preparation is just, okay, I'm running around doing this and that during my day. Okay, now I'm going to do Tai Chi. So just collect yourself. Just make sure you're present. You start with the feet in a V. You shift the weight to the right. You step out and place the left foot straight. You shift the weight to the left, and then the right foot pivots on the heel till it's also straight. And then the weight settles onto both legs. At this point, the feet should be straight across from each other and parallel, and the arms just sort of slightly float open. That's not a big movement, don't exaggerate that, but the arms just slightly open up. All right, so I'm going to do it a couple of times facing this way, talk about it, and then I'll also do it facing the other direction so you can just follow along with me. So let's try again. So start with the heels together. You shift the weight to the right by sitting down on the right. You don't want to lean. Leaning kind of is starting to fall or lose your balance or your posture. Sitting down shifts the weight to the right leg. You step out, place the left foot straight, shift the weight to the left, the right foot pivots on the heel, and then the weight settles onto both legs. Arms, like I said, slightly float open. Don't forget your knees are slightly bent. I'm going to do it facing the same way as you, so you can just follow me. So it starts again with the heels together in sort of a V. You shift the weight to the right. You step out and place the left foot straight. Shift the weight to the left. The right foot pivots on the heel till it's also straight, and then the weight settles onto both legs. This move is called preparation. It's essentially just getting you into the starting position. One more time. Shift the weight to the right. Step out, place the left foot straight. Shift the weight to the left, the right foot turns in, and then the weight settles onto both legs. Now the next sequence, I'm just going to face this way and talk about it, then I'll turn around and do it again. Starts with the arms come up, fingertips come up, drop the elbows, fingertips come up, and then all the way down. Now this only happens one time in the form, but I'll do it a few times just so we can break it down and talk about some details. First thing, the arm comes up and the hand is just relaxed. Now sometimes when somebody watches the form, they see this and they say, oh, are you bending the hand or bending the wrist? Actually, I'm not bending anything. The hand is just relaxed. If you're sleeping on the couch and the arm is hanging off the edge of the couch, right, the hand is just bent, it's just relaxed. You're not bending it, you're just not straightening it out. So the arm comes up, the hand is just relaxed, and then the fingertips come up. Now I'm also going to point out, at this point, the hand and the elbow are well below the shoulder. You want to learn to keep all the joints, but in this case the shoulder, fully seated. When the joint is fully seated, it's very strong, but if a joint is not fully seated, it becomes sort of compromised, and that can lead to problems. And then of course with the shoulder, we have the other problem that people often will tend to store stress in the shoulder. We want to learn to get away from that. So first move with the arms. Arm comes up, and then the fingertips come up, and then you drop the elbows, hand relaxes, and then the fingertips come up, and then all the way down. I'll do that a couple of times. So again, arm comes up, fingertips come up, drop the elbows, the hand again just relaxes, and then this is just the fingers coming up. You're not raising the arms there, just the fingers come up, and then all the way down. If you can, just try to copy the pace. The movement should be slow, smooth, continuous. Fingers come up, drop the elbows, fingertips come up, and then all the way down. All right, so this is two moves. First one is preparation, essentially just stepping out into the starting position, and then that opening, or the beginning. And these two comprise the sort of formalized opening of this Yang style Tai Chi form. I'm going to do it a couple of times. I'm going to do it facing the same way as you are so you can follow along as you watch me. So we start with the heels together, feet are in sort of a V, shift the weight to the right, step out, place the left foot straight, Shift the weight to the left, right foot turns in, and then the weight settles on both legs. Arm comes up, fingertips come up. Drop the elbows, fingertips come up, and then all the way down. Okay, I'll do it again, just follow along. Starts with the heels together, feet are forming sort of a V. Shift the weight to the right, kind of sitting down a little bit. Step out, place the left foot straight, turn the right foot in, and arms come up, fingers come up, drop the elbows, fingers come up, and then all the way down. Okay, one more time. This is the first two movements of this 60 movement sequence. It's the sort of formalized opening. Starting with the heels together, shift the weight to the right, step out, right foot turns in, weight settles on both legs, arms come up, fingertips come up, drop the elbows, fingertips come up, and then all the way down. Okay, so try to practice these movements, watch the video, repeat it. I tried to explain as best I could, try to do it the same way, facing this way and then the same way that you're facing. And just practice it and come on back and we'll look at the next move.